Hiya, come on in, get cozy. I hope everyone is staying blessed and protected. I hope everyone's had a wonderful start to their week. And today's Tuesday, so you'll choose whatever it is that you want to do. Just before I did this reading, I seen courage, bravery, challenge, Queen of Acorns, passion and creativity, and some spirit led me to my spirit decks, and also I got another one which only cost me a tenner. Divine Animals, and Stacey DeMarco, I've already got some of hers. She did the Queen of the Moon and Queen of the Sun, and she's wrote a few books as well, but I got that, and straight away I put out a card flew out, and it did really sound like me. It was so funny, so I'm going to use that as well. But anyway, let's get on to this. Dear Heavenly Spirit of the Most High, heavenly angels, archangels, spirit guides, ancestors of our highest good, we call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to protect our chakras from the root to the crown. We call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to protect our energy as we channel this message. We call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to block out all any negative or evil interference, and we call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to show the collective exactly what it is they need to see right now. A tower, again, this was the tower yesterday. Release of revelation. Yes, this is, there's the Ten of Crystals, stability and attainment. Exploration, discovery. I feel like somebody, because sometimes we don't want to leave where it might feel stable. Sometimes we think, because you just don't know what's going to happen in the future. But, for me, because obviously I have moved hundreds of times, literally, and I feel like it's a mission. It's something that has to be done. Because even Spirit says you will not even finish the circuit before the Son of Man arrives. And I feel like that's something that, there's a deeper meaning to that. But yeah, and I feel that because everywhere I've ever gone, like if I got a map now of the UK and I put a pin in every single place I've ever lived, you won't believe it. And I have a story to tell in each town, Justice. The truth and clarity. Yeah, it's like even just to yourself, like being honest with yourself, because sometimes we just we question ourselves and we doubt ourselves and we think, oh, I'm just imagining this, but it's not, you're not, because it's like your intuition, spirit that speaks, seeing discovery and enthusiasm. So it's having, you've got to have some enthusiasm, because it's like if you're stuck somewhere, even if it does feel stable, like you never know what is going to happen unless you do it anyway, So there's so much, it's like letting, even today in my Bible thing, I'm trying to sing a little fly, it says about fear, there's people just living every day in fear of what? Of what these liars have lied to us about. Or what somebody else has lied to you about. It's like when you have the faith in the Most High, such faith, and you've got no fear. Do not fear. Oh, do not fear that. Look, this is a transformation from the past, from karmic into positive. And look at this moon. Ooh. We've got the shadow, which is the devil in the tarot deck, but it says self-empowerment, ambition. It's somebody coming out of the shadow side and transforming, transition, liberation. So this is something, yeah. And we've got the moon here. It's like it's the shadow side of someone, the side that only you know. It's like leaving the past. This is leaving this behind, leaving something behind, transforming something. And it could just be people, places and things. Yeah, look, we've got a 9 of shells here. Gratitude, fulfillment. I feel like somebody is stable or will, can be stable on their own. This is spirit. This is someone who's stable on their own. I feel it's like, the gratitude. I feel like gratitude is the attitude here. I feel like, yeah, it's like leaving the past behind, the shadow side. Or it could be people, places, or things, leaving something behind. This is a transformation. And this is it, the moon, it's something like only you can do. It's in your shadow side. It's in your silence, It's like in my weakness, I find my strength. So it's like leaving something behind that caused weakness and coming out strong. With 9 of shells here. Coming out strong. And look, 6, you can do this. Success and triumph. The spirit's like, yes, can be a success, or this is someone who needs to have faith in themselves. And a Queen of Shells, that's a queen. It's like a Queen of Cups. It's It's like yesterday's energy. It's having that, compassion and peace. It's like someone who doesn't want drama. Somebody who just wants a peaceful life. Someone who, a Queen of Cups. Everybody needs a Queen of Cups in their life. They really do. If anyone has got a Queen of Cups, then you're lucky. Especially in the upright. If you've got a Queen of Cups in the reverse, then get your tissues ready. A 7 of Crystals. This is 7 of Pentacles. Options, results. This is like, you have to put in the work. Start on the journey, what is it? Get your ducks in a row. Yeah, this is about getting your ducks in a row, this 7 of Crystals. It's like, yes, you've got to just start, Transformation, liberation. It's like, something inside someone that is powerful, that can get results, that can do something. But I feel like something, with the shadow side, it was holding somebody back. And it could have been a person, could have been an addiction, could have been even a mindset, But I feel like this is like, it's like closing out a karmic cycle and transforming. This is like a new. Yeah, it's like setting off on, on a different path. And this armadillo, and that's not, is that an armadillo? Because, that's what was, it was, that was the first card that I pulled out of that deck. 7 of Crystals. I don't know if it is. That's why I'm having to check. It will tell us. It's an art. No, that's an aardvark. Are they the same? No, they may be. They look similar. Well, it's about, it says, I'm going to read it now. Now I've got this, I'm going to read it to you. It says, intuitive aardvark overcomes stumbling blocks that would otherwise prevent him from obtaining his goals. Intently exploring his pathway, he knows how to sniff out what's best for him. When facing friction, he roots around to find solutions and pauses and reflects before choosing the wisest road to travel. Remain patient and acknowledge all you've achieved thus far. Evaluate the results of your past choices and concentrate on your strengths while reviewing the life you're building. As you work towards manifesting your aspirations, remain confident that your efforts will prove rewarding. So it's options, results, directions, planning, focus, manifestation of ideas and reaping rewards. So I feel like this is something, coming to fruition. Yeah, with this, I do feel like there's a transformation here. It's like someone actually realizing, it's like becoming unstuck, and realizing, there is another way, and there's something that was holding you back. And whatever that was holding you back, I feel like something, it's got, you've let that go. This is a transformation. And this is like you're walking on your path. It's like, yeah, I've got a goal here. And I can achieve that goal. Discover it, enthusiasm. This is like the Page of Wands. So this is like something new, you know, something, maybe discovering something new about yourself. I'm seeing the Eight of Cups in reverse here, and they're not in reverse, right? So I think somebody's seeing the logic and justice here. I feel like this is somebody who's not done this yet. I feel like it's not happened because the Eight of Cups is here. It's like someone hasn't walked away from something here. Yeah, there's a challenge here with the Five of Acorns. This is like the Five of Wands. There's something being very challenging, or there's something very challenging to leave. Yeah, I feel like with the Three of Acorns, it's like you're assessing. Someone's assessing the situation out here. There's something that, yeah, and I feel it's the stability. You know, this is what you don't want to leave because I've seen it. You know, it's like maybe someone, but you look, we've got the Nine of Crystals again. This is security, but this is someone who was able to, you know, Nine of Pentacles, stand on their own 2 feet. You know, you could be either, oh, look, shaman, divine wisdom, spiritual power. I feel like there's someone very spiritual here. Yeah, and I think we've got the insight with the acorns. I feel like, yeah, this is a person, very wise, very spiritual, you know, has been in a cycle of the shadow side or with a person. I feel like it could be a relationship because of what I'm picking up on. And I feel like that someone is scared to leave because of finances. But Spirit's like, no, you can do this on your own. Seeing the Nine of Pentacles twice. This is someone that just needs to take that step. You know, I feel like, you know, if something's in the devil energy, it's very toxic. That's all I'm saying. It's very karmic. Yeah, the strength. Yeah, this is having the strength. Justice, spirit. Yeah, it's having the courage, endurance. Someone who's, you know, being soldered on regardless. Justice, truth and clarity. It's like, yeah, you know, it's wake up, smell the coffee, there's a tower. Again, this needs to happen. And this is a 10 of crystals. It's like the Spirit saying, this is you making your own. You leave that 5 of shells and that, you know, that 5 of cups. This is somebody like being in this energy, this open readjustment. So I believe someone had an open that energy, and this is stability and attainment. This is Spirit saying you can attain this 10 of Pentacles, this 10 of crystals here. You can attain it. So, you know, maybe somebody's made you believe that you can't. You've been relying on someone. You've been in this 5 of Cups energy. Yeah, and look, the 4 of Acorns is comfort and community. So maybe this is what somebody's craving, because I feel like this walrus here is like looking back at something. It's like craving something else, you know, happiness. And the Hermit's contemplation, wisdom. This is you going within yourself and realizing that you're worth more. Yes, you are. Energy results. This is like putting it in. And this could even be quickly, you know. It's like it could be just quick. Yeah, look, the A's have got it, because this is creative force confidence. It's like someone getting a download. I'm like, you know what it is? I've had enough of this shit. And just going. This is the energy that I'm feeling. Do you know what I mean? And that energy is neat, and it has to be carried on, because there's a lot of energy with the ones. Yeah, we've got the two of acorns. This is ones. Insight, focus. So someone is, I feel like there's someone, like they've been stuck in limbo, but now I feel like there's been something happening, like an awakening, a tower, someone getting out of there. Yes, oh my word, 10 of feathers. We've got 5 of feathers and a wheel. This is, you know what it is? This is someone who has been like bitten by the snake. This is swords, 10 of swords. So this is someone who has been through bloody hell. And here, this is recovery and transformation. So I feel whatever it was, look, this is strategy and resilience. I feel like someone has had to walk on bloody eggshells just to get by. And there's the wheel is the change. This is like the change. This is like the wheel of fortune. This is like destiny. This is something that is going to happen regardless. And this is something that had to happen to wake somebody up to themselves. This is, the 10 of feathers, the 5 of feathers with the wheel of fortune. There's justice here attached to this. Yeah, we've got the 8 of feathers, 8 of swords. This is courage solutions. The solutions is somebody could be going to prison here. This is a solution, a prison. 10 of feathers. If someone does a 10 of feathers, like a 10 of swords, it sounds much nicer, feathers. But yeah, if someone does a 10 of swords on somebody, they're going to prison. This is a solution that, and I feel like somebody needs the courage. Yeah, look, we've got the sun here. And this is like something shining a light on something, something could have been hidden. You might have been covering up for somebody's abuse. And it could have been absolutely traumatic with the 10 of swords, physical even, and all the other stuff, mental, and all other kinds. Because I'm telling you, there's a light shining on it here. Yeah, this is 6 of shells. This is the past. I think there's a lot of things gone on. And now, look, we've got the Knight of Swords, so I feel like somebody taking action and being focused. We've got the King of Acorns here, optimism and innovation. It's like you having to stand in this role, be optimistic, be innovative, take action. The King of Acorns is a wand, is taking action. They're going to be doing something. But this is causing a tower. The tower's right there. But strength was the first card that we're seeing. So I feel like somebody has the strength to do this. This is someone's strength. That somebody, can do this. I really feel like it's something. It's something that's been, we've got a sanctuary rest. It's like someone needs to go heal somewhere from whatever it is that they've been through. And it's speaking up as well. I feel like if there's abuse being involved, there's something here with the 10 of Swords. It's bad. It's like the ultimate. We've got the creative focus. We've got the ace. It's like when an ace comes out, it's like ace. And with this 10 of crystals, it's something to do with your creative, something to do with your creativity and what you're good at. You might not even realise this is what you might not even know yet. Or you do, but you don't. I don't know. There's something here about your creative force, about the confidence that you're able to do something, you're good at something. And I've picked this up in readings before. These 7 of feathers, it says preparation and resourcefulness. And the star, peace and healing. This is what somebody needs. They need to get whatever it is, deal with this. I feel like it's finances that is keeping somebody somewhere. But they'll be made a way, there's always a way. I can remember when I first got away, it was divine intervention. Because my phone just dead. And I was stuck in Scarborough and I just had nowhere to go. And it's just it was just sudden, I didn't have enough money to buy tickets to get back. It was but luckily I'd paid for my hotel up till Monday at night for another night. So I stayed in the hotel another night. And then I went to the council as homeless and they accepted us. Straight away. Well, not straight away. I had to give them crime reference numbers and things like that. But yeah, and it was just, I've never looked back. And this has been the longest time that I've been away, and the longest, it's the last one I couldn't get away. I was stuck and it was absolutely horrendous living conditions as well. And there was all corruption with the council and all, it wasn't even the council's flat, but it was ex-council. And there was so much corruption, man. The amount of corruption that happened in that flat. It was unreal. Five of Crystals, persistence and new possibilities. Yeah, it's almost like this is like the Five of Pentacles. It's like, yeah, you might have to start from scratch, but persistence pays you. I feel like it, you might even see a ladybird as confirmation that this is yours and this is about taking this decision in this direction with the Two of Feathers. It's like making your mind up. Someone making up their mind. Yeah, look, High Priestess energy. And this is self-empowerment. It's like Spirit's like, wow, someone is very powerful here. Their intuition is very strong. Like, spot on. It's like, somebody could be, telling you that you're crazy because you know that much. Because it happens, it's like, you're crazy. But if you get told you're crazy, and because you've picked up on something, trust yourself, trust that intuition, yeah. And this is somebody making a decision in a direction. And this is perspective and self-empowerment. Somebody coming out, it's like somebody standing up finally. Yeah, look, Queen of Acorns. It's like, yeah, I'm going to be, this is a match to the King of Acorns. It's like, what it is? I can do this. This person made somebody feel like they couldn't do this. Yeah. I feel like somebody taking action, focus on what they're seeing, focus on believing in what they feel. You can do this. You do not need somebody like that. That's done a Ten of Swords on you. There's justice here. There's a Tower. There's this person. I've seen the Eight of Swords. This person could even be going to prison for whatever they've done to you. This is serious. And I'm not just making this shit up. I'm not, cards are coming out as they're coming out. I just hope it gets to the person who it's meant to get to, but I'm sure it does because I've come across some readings and I know that I had to see them. There was a message there, and I know there's a lot of fake out there, but there's also a lot of good. And I feel like using your intuition. You see them sites where the cards never move. They're stealing people's work. This is something we've got the wheel here. This is the change. This is a possibility. This is destiny. And I feel like I'm going to sneeze. Bless me, I did. This is confirmation. This is confirmation. This is something, destined to be. I feel like this person here was it that put somebody's life to wake them up. But I feel like you're being dependent on them maybe financially or something like that. Could be just codependency. But I've seen something, maybe someone believing that they can't do it on their own, or be made to believe that they can't do it on their own. But the Spirit is like, oh yeah, we've got the Seven of Acorns, determination and stamina, action and drive. Yes, this is a yes. This is someone who can. This is someone who can. Yeah, look, become a Queen of Crystals, comfort and prosperity. You can do this yourself. You don't need someone else to do this. This is someone with gifts. Divine wisdom, spiritual power. I've seen it. I've seen the High Priestess. Yeah, and then this is like, I don't know if this has not happened yet. We're seeing that Eight of Cups there. Or it could be an argument. It could have an argument and bust up, but, I don't know. It's in the Five of Wands. Well, Five of Acorns in here. But there's something here, something terrible. The Ten of Swords. That's like, yes, you can't betray anybody more than that. It could even be the extreme. It's extreme. There's you get Five of Swords and Five of Wands. Yeah, but that's like, not like a 10. That can be like, backbiting. Five of Swords, like, betrayal, gossip, whatever. But a Ten of Swords is an actual physical or, mental, something like that. Something really bad. Something that means it's over. So if something has to get to a Ten of Swords before something's done, usually. Do you know what I mean? They do though. Eight of Cups. In reverse. This gives me that somebody could still be there. Because look, 10 of acorns, I feel responsible. I feel like the loyalty is lying. I don't know if there's kids involved. This person, yeah, I don't know. This person feels. I'm touching my foot. Then this person feels tired or something. Yeah, something like 10 of wands. You know, they feel like they have a duty. And I just see harmony and integrity. I feel like somebody don't rock the boat. Somebody, this is why there's something, but something has to, something will. If this hasn't happened, this will happen. This 10 of swords, this tower. Look, this is his intuition. This is someone knows. Someone's sacred knowledge. It's like it's like you will know. There's something here because I feel with this 8 of cups that someone is not left this situation because of fear. It's like a duty. You know that it's like you could also feel a bit like being ashamed for exposing something. But if you don't, a 10 of swords is going to happen. We've got open readjustment here with the 5 of cups. It's like, yeah, there is a lot of sadness here. It's like a grief. Because it is, especially if you split it up with somebody, that you might have been with for a long time as well. Even if they were abusive, it's like a codependency. It's like that Stockholm syndrome kind of thing, yeah. We've got passion, creativity, yeah, Queen of Acorns. It's like someone really wants to do this. And it's a collaboration of 3 crystals. Other people might have to get involved. You can't do it. Spirit's like, yeah, get other people to help you. And then you can you go from the 3 to the 2. So, you might just need an agency or something like that to help you to get somewhere. I feel like this is somebody who's very stable, who can balance and adaptability. So it's like, Spirit's like, yep, things can balance out. You just like, and this is like a stepping stone. But, because this is someone who's quite independent. Yeah, look, vitality, joy, the sun. It's like there's something here. Intuition, inspiration. Something's going to trigger someone's. It could be this reading, I don't know. Or a reading, not necessarily this one, but it's something here. And the sun is like, yeah, it's like a relief as well, when you like unload something. Oh my word, look, release, recovery. Yeah, it's a release. It's like getting a weight off someone's shoulders, finally coming out and speaking up. Yeah, we've got manifestation prosperity. This is a new beginning. And it's going to feel good. We've got the Ace of Crystals, we've got the 10 of Crystals that came right out there. Yeah, it's like that's it's something about, it is releasing the past here. Or mending the past as well. But if you can go from there's a 10 of crystals, but there's a 10 of feathers, maybe, no. It could be something to do. We've got this is mental clarity, Ace of Swords. Somebody getting a clear mind. You're not crazy. It's almost like, yeah, look, healing, the star. Very strong energy I get. Dedication, progress. Yeah, I feel like this is like somebody who is dedicated, somebody who is going to progress, somebody who's going to be in that action mode, Yeah, willpower and creation. It's like, yes, you manifesting this. The magician is having that, the willpower and being able to create. Yeah, the shaman. I've said this is somebody, a spirit, divine wisdom, spiritual power. This is someone like with the gifts. Now, I believe everyone has gifts, but this story here, this is someone who's been stuck with a shadow energy or in their shadow themselves, take it as it resonates. But it's like you had to go through it. It's like, you know, the art. It's like, you know, when you don't learn, you have to. Where's my mind gone? It's like, yeah, you have to go through it yourself, you know, to experience it, to learn the hard way. That's it. Some people have to learn the hard way, and I feel like this is like learning the hard way, because sometimes that's the only way. That's the only way that you know that you're never going to do that again. Go through that again. But I feel like somebody's going to persevere here. This is a perseverance. This is that somebody's. I feel like somebody it hasn't happened. Why is that in reverse? Like 8 of Cups, you know. I mean, this could be a block on a person. We've got love here, choice and trust. This, I feel like this is in the future, you know. It's like it's here. And the Page of Shells gives me, you know, innocent as well. Innocent, pure love. Yeah, the sun. I can't get better than that. That is beautiful. It could even be a child. Yeah, with the Queen of Shells. Spirit. That makes it, I feel emotional. Look, logic and justice. So this is justice. This is somebody who will look. Ace of Crystals, manifestation, prosperity. I feel sick. This is it. I do feel like it's releasing the past. You know, this is something. There's abundance here. This is new finances. You know, it could even be an air sign, King of Feathers, but I feel like it's just the energy, because we've got the Queen of Shells, so they're not a match. But I feel like there's a lot of love here, and it could be this Page of Shells. You know, there's a Queen of Shells, could be younger than you, but there's a lot of love here, and this is justice. Yeah, and we've got 2 of Crystals. I feel like you're very like that. Somebody's like alike, like it's somebody who's going to be on your energy. You know, this is someone with a powerful energy. I'm telling you, and this was somebody with a low vibrational energy, or in the past, or you know, it's coming out of a karmic cycle. But, let's have a look. I'm going to go with this because this might give us more of a, you know, about somebody's personality. Got Anubis there, Jackal. I've got a deer, power. I've seen a deer. I've got Oni B, reciprocity. And that giving what you get. Or getting what you give. Either way. Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels. What message do we have for the collective? Thank you, love you. The owl, wisdom. The owl. So I feel like this is somebody who is wise, somebody who's spiritually intelligent, you know, like spiritually wise. I feel like somebody who knows things, you know, just know. And I feel like this, you know, it could have been stuck in a shadow side where it's been either ridiculed, you know, something bad, something 10 of swords with this, yeah. It says, Athene Noctua, open your eyes and see what is really there. Look for the whole truth, as you may only be seeing a part of the whole. Through experience, we can gain the wisdom to not make the same mistakes again. Develop your learning and intelligence, as education is never wasted. Negotiation is better than attack. So, yeah, some negotiations might need to be done here. I don't know. This is. It says the Greek goddess Athena was a virgin daughter of Zeus, and it is her name that the Greeks gave to their harbour city. Beautiful, strong, refined, and very rational. Athena thoughtfully encouraged and led her human subjects and mentored her favourite heroes. The ancient Greeks loved Athena, and many complex temples were built in her honour. Mythos states that she was born from Zeus' brow and later sat by his side in Olympus for all decision-making. A goddess with many attributes, including weaving, scholastic attainment, intelligence, philosophy, and olive oil production, there was very little that Athena could not influence. Her avatar, an owl, symbolises her reputation for wisdom. It was said that this very modern goddess had a cool beauty and that her eyes were bright and observed everything, just as an owl would, giving her a reputation for total watchfulness. In her early form, she was also a goddess of the night, so having a nocturnal bird as her avatar makes rational sense. It was said that even as a younger goddess, Athena sought out the old truth, and so wanted to ensure that she saw all sides of a situation before she made a decision. She knew owls had incredible vision and did not miss much, so she decided to always have an owl with her if she could to keep an eye out on her blind side. This way she would miss nothing and see everything, especially anything that was dark and hidden. So I feel like this is someone who sees. It says that the owls are found on every continent except for the polar caps and are normally one of the apex predators of a region. They famously have big eyes situated in the front of their heads and are mainly nocturnal. As hunters, the ability to perceive prey in low light or darkness is of vital importance, and these birds have evolved to do this very well. The eyes are placed within a feathered facial disc that acts as a kind of capture shape to direct sound into the ears. The eyes do not move much, so the head can swivel almost 360 degrees in some species. Interestingly, a large proportion of owls have an asymmetrical placement of ears, which helps them exactly pinpoint their prey. Owls are also incredibly silent, both sitting and in flight. They have neck ruffles that muffle the sound of their head turning, and their wing feathers have serrated ends that enable them to swoop down on their prey with virtually no sound whatsoever. The owl best associated with Athena is the little owl, Athene noctua, which was often depicted with her in her artworks. These birds have quite distinctive big yellow eyes, framed in startling white eyebrows. The use of owl magic is an ancient practice. The energy is used in cultures as diverse as ancient Greek and Roman to North European and First Nations of the Americas. Use owl magic when you seek wisdom in a situation and perhaps you are not seeing the old truth and wish to do so. Owl magic is helpful when you cannot make a decision or when you need to take a rational view of an emotionally charged situation. They have frontal-shaped large eyes with discs around them. Athena, holding an owl, Talos, the colours silver and yellow. It says some owls are on the endangered list, but Athene noctua is of least concern. Oh, well, that owl might resonate for someone, you know? Somebody about being wise. I feel like there's someone very wise here. I feel like a wise energy, like, you know, it's shaman, high priestess, someone who can transmute this pain here, whatever they've been through, to heal, you know, do something about it, do something, you know, with your life as well. I feel it. Let me just pull one of these animal spirits. I see the energy, what's here. It says, let spirit be your guide. Let spirit be your guide, yes. We've got dog spirit, so somebody could have a dog. This is number 19. Be loyal to what you love. Yeah, don't leave the dog. If you're going to look, you can leave the person, but don't leave the dog. Don't leave the dog. Take the dog. Or dogs, or cats. Just take them. Take the animals. Do not leave them. Ever. If there's a compromise, that's the negotiation that you need to do. I'm having the animals. Look, vulture spirit, nothing is wasted. I feel like somebody's a vulture here. So, somebody could be a vulture. They probably want the dog as well. You know what I mean? Don't let them say no. Midnight runner. Wolf spirit, yeah, turning knowledge into wisdom. Yeah, and it's like, be wise, don't be daft. Don't be like, oh, I want to get revenge. No, vengeance belongs to the Most High. Nightingale spirit, love is all around. It says, be fearless and bold, the badger. So be fearless and bold so you can do this. Spirit and angels. Message. Thank you. The porcupine, it says, time for beginner mind. Yeah. The beginner, it's time somebody got out of this 8 cups in reverse. It's like shells in reverse and begin. It is time. Whenever you see this reading. There's justice here. I feel this person could be it says sing your own song. Shh. It's okay. I know, Sheba, don't. I had to calm the dog down. She's come crawling towards me to try to be sweet now. It says be playful. Sandpiper spirit. Yeah, time for a beginner mind. It says embrace the in between, the flamingo. Yeah, I feel like it's the spiritual side. I feel like somebody needs to, the in between. It's like, yeah, it's not like an all or nothing. I feel like it's spirit has your back. Spirit has your back. Yeah, spirit has your back. And it says time to collaborate. So I feel like he's reaching out and getting, outside help in a situation. Because sometimes you might have to. I remember once going through a planned escape. And it didn't go to plan. I had to leave sooner. Stay open to the good and beautiful things, miracles, fairy energy opening up, magic mushroom. And I'm not telling you to take mushroom. It says here, I don't break that easy, not anymore. Instead, I use things as fuel. The alchemist, empowerment, pain, sorceress, changing your pain into power. You can do it. This is an alchemist. This is someone with a strong energy here. This is stay open, don't call yourself off. Whatever happened to you here has happened, yeah, you can heal from it. Yes, you can. I'm living proof. So you can heal. Life can become good again, You can find love again. It says you're a badass. Calling your energy back to you. This person could have been an energy vampire. It says, darling, don't you remember? You're a badass. Keep winging it. The fairy, blessings flow and magical energy. Someone's a badass here. You're a badass. Come on. Calling your energy back to you. This is your energy. This is strong because, I've seen the Queen of Acorns. And I'm going to read it here. Because why would I? Can't keep it all to myself. It says blessings, the Midas touch, flow, magical energy. The affirmation spell, everything I touch turns to gold. My energy attracts magic. Divine blessings, fairy dust, flow state, magic. Special powers. While frolicking in the forest and flying amid the mushrooms, a fairy has appeared to you. A most positive omen, as they only reveal themselves to a rare kind of person. A person who also has magical energy, or who will soon be sprinkled and blessed with some. One who is gifted magic mushrooms that hold special powers from deep within the forest, who receives luck, then returns home with it. Fairies live with an effortless energy and personify the raw beauty of nature. They are nature's spirit and the human form manifested into one, an ultimate masterpiece. They are the tricksters of the forest, as they can vanish at will and are of a fickle nature. You don't want to mess with them, cut down their trees or destroy their homes. In folklore, it is said that many have paid the penalty for doing so. Drawing the fairy card is a positive omen that blessings are near. Trust that you are wildly magical and capable of doing whatever your soul is calling you to do. You are being endowed with special powers and the Midas touch. Everything you touch will turn to gold. A period of grace, flow, magic, and opportunity is here, or it soon will be. Ooh, wasn't that lovely? Yes, and be calling all their energy back to them, because everything you touch turns to gold, honey. Yeah, it's saying, look, the seeker, could you surrender just a bit more? All-seeing eye, spirit release. Yeah, I feel like this is someone who, could be on the precipice of, dipping their feet into spirituality, but really deep down, they're very powerful. A very powerful energy. Yes, look, there is a place within me, steady, still calm, steady, eternal. Guru, protection, peace. I'm getting guru energy, shaman energy, high priestess energy. Honestly. We've got the mirror, self-reflection, right, at the big picture. You need to look at the big picture. Maybe you might need to reflect back on everything that you've ever known. And, you were right. Maybe you are a writer. There's a writer here, somebody who writes. Yeah, just let me be, liberation, free, wild and authentic. I feel like this is somebody stepping into their own power here. Calling their energy back to themselves, stepping into their own power. Saying, just let me be myself now. I feel like somebody's being stifled by somebody else and might even try to tell you what to wear. Yeah, spirits like surrender a bit more. Shaman, yeah. Lunatic insights cosmos. Somebody might have called you a lunatic because you know shit. But that's like the moon energy, Luna is the moon. This is the shaman, this is someone with insights. It says I am crazy, or is it the moon? Insights cosmos. I feel like someone has got intuition here, insight, probably even more so on, like around full moons. Like your energies are even more so, especially if you go out in it. Especially if you're in the moon, or you get your crystals charged in the moon, or your water charged in the moon. You can do sun water in the sun and water in the moon. Set different intentions. The sun is more energy, action, things, the moon's more passive, things that need resolving. The sun is things that need doing. But all the way the wind blows here. Number one. Yeah, I feel like it's a new. Count your chickens. Count your chickens that you're still alive. That's what somebody's done us all, do you? Blessing in disguise. This was a blessing in disguise, yeah, because I feel like somebody's been triggered to wake up to what's been happening around them, and that they've actually been stifled and they're not themselves. It could be a shadow of your former self. And this is someone, it could have even returned when you go back, because it's like you didn't give it long enough, or you didn't have the confidence enough, or you just didn't actually suffer enough. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I don't mean like you should have suffered, but it's like you have to get to this 10 of swords before you do something. I've got a wallflower here. I feel like somebody doesn't see it in themselves. But look, because we've got this I'm golden in reverse and give it a whirl. I feel like, this is someone who's had the spirit crushed by another, because they're bad, they feel bad. So they've reflected onto you, because you're like this amazing being. I really see it. I don't feel like I don't feel like you are a wallflower at all. I don't feel like you're meant to be blend in. It says, oh, there you are. I almost didn't notice you blending into that wall there. You have made it to the party. Now get up off that wall, mingle, dance, and find joy. I know sometimes it might be hard meeting new people, coming out of your introverted shell while trying not to be seen, but you never know, you might meet someone interesting, have a good laugh, dance until you sweat. At least you can say you got off the wall and gave it a try. So somebody needs to do something here. Stop trying to blend in. And I feel like it's a confidence thing when I've seen that. Yeah, somebody could be a bit, sad. Somebody could be in a, they feel like they're in a fishbowl. It's like, I want to hide from the world. It's like almost like you feel like everybody knows. You feel like it's almost like if somebody looks at you, they're going to know. No, they're not. Come out your shell. Call your energy back to you. Try it. Just try it one time. Just do something. And then I feel like it'll give somebody confidence. Wear whatever it is you want to wear, do whatever it is you want to do with your hair, put makeup on if you want or if you don't, commune with nature. Commune with nature. Because it is healing. But it's like saying, pull yourself together. Somebody needs to pull themselves together. They need to get out of these eight of cups and get away. Yeah, eye to eye. Yeah, I feel like somebody was playing a game here. Somebody's been playing a game. And now it's like counting chickens. I really feel somebody was in a it could just be a situation, but I'm seeing that it was like a relationship or something, putting up with somebody's shit, making them making you think that you're crazy when it's them. And I feel like they tortured somebody here, physically, mentally, or emotionally, or like that. Actually, they did this. This is someone who done this to someone. And this is like a codependence, not being able to get away. But maybe financial dependence. I don't know. Only you know your story. But a Ten of Swords, yeah, with the King of Acorns, it gets me that this could be physical abuse. And I'm not saying all King of Wands are like that. I'm just saying because with the relation to this card, it's in a relation to this card and this card as well. This is like could have been. Says commune with nature. Does a bear poop in the woods? Let's go on a hike and find out. Get off the phone and computer screens and take some time to connect with the natural world, aka nature. When we are constantly connected to our devices, we lose that primal connection to the natural order. Mother Nature has given us everything that we need, but as a society, we have turned to materialistic things and technology. When we get anxious or feel trapped, the first thing we say is, I need some air. When our worlds become too much, we can find peace and solace in nature. Take time today to breathe in some fresh air. Take in nature and sit with your old friend, Mother Nature. Take your shoes off. Let the soles of your feet touch the earth. Your worries will sink into the soil, and at least for the moment, you can breathe a little easier. So someone needs to get outside, have a break. I'm going to see if any messages from Spirit. It says here, 555, change. Change happens outside your comfort zone. The time for change is now. The angels are whispering for you to trust your path and to learn how to walk it. Take the next step. Allow change to lift you up and guide you forward. Affirmation, I release all that no longer serves me as I am guided to move outside of my comfort zone and let change in. I feel it, and there's a change here. There's definitely a change here for someone. There's somebody making that change because it won't happen. Well, it could do. It can. Sometimes it can get to the Ten of Swords and it has to happen, which could even be physical assault. And I'm just saying it because it's a Ten of Swords. It's like the worst that could happen. We've got 9/11. A doorway has opened for you. Courage. A doorway has opened for you, and while apprehension may be felt, allow courage to flow in as you put your best foot forward. You are being encouraged to let curiosity lead you and know that the divine has your back. Affirmation: I allow courage to prevail as curiosity leads me through new doors. It says here, make sure you don't start seeing yourself through the eyes of those who don't value you. You need to know your worth. Even when others don't, you are not what people think of you. So I've got a feeling this is someone who has beat someone down. You've got to think about who you were before you met this person. You've got to remember. Do you remember? Yeah, I'm going to read this one first because it says, have more faith in yourself. Be proud of how you are navigating every curveball that life throws at you. How you deal with those times shows your true inner resilience. Nothing can break that. That in itself is an inspiration for others. Keep shining your light. This is growth, possibilities. 10:10. Spiritual awareness is opening you to all that you are ready to see. Your destiny is being fulfilled. Keep your intentions pure with your eyes looking ahead, and you will continue to increase the growth that is here. Affirmation: the more I invest awareness in my growth, the closer I continuously become to the outcomes I am seeking. And it says possibilities 14:14. Building strong foundations creates stability and welcomes in possibilities. All possibilities exist and are amplified when gratitude is felt for the foundations that are in place. Affirmation: I am grateful for all that is and all that will be. I trust in the possibilities of what I desire or something greater. The something is, it's like your desires are, you can get them, they're possible, they're there, they're within reach, but you have to go out there and make it happen. It says, don't allow negative emotions to fester. If you are feeling frustrated, angry, or hurt, for example, just acknowledge that. Instead of fighting your feelings, go with them and work with them. Then true healing can really begin. Yeah, I feel you. It says, make today your new beginning. Try not to leave any past mistakes in the past. Don't allow them to weigh you down any longer. Move forward today with the confidence and knowing that you have better and brighter days ahead. Yes, this is to make a decision. I know it is. It's like, yeah, finally, it could even see this reading or some other reading, and it will trigger something inside you. You know, but I just, yeah, I've got a feeling. You'll know if this is your reading or not. But I think I finished now. I've done all my decks, and yeah, I'm gonna go sit, get in the sunshine. I hope everyone else does as well. I love you all. Take care. God bless, and I will see you soon.